I did. Yeah, limited. Hello, how are you? Okay, what kind of guidance are you looking for, honey? All right, well, let's take a peek and see what we can't figure out, huh? Okay. I better move my coffee before I knock it over onto the floor here. And take that off. There we go. Hello, how are you? Okay. I wasn't actually, today's not my normal live day, but I just figured I don't feel like cleaning my house, so I'm going to come in here and do live for a little bit. Let's take a look, Sharon, and see what we got going on here. All right, so honey, you're still healing, okay? I know you want a really clear way of moving forward. The only real way to do that from what I'm seeing is that you need to finish grieving, okay? Which I know easier said than done when you lose someone that close to you. So you also mentioned financial. So everybody grieves at their own pace, darling. And like I said, from the looks of it, you're still in that grieving process. So emotionally, honey, just allow yourself that time. Okay. That is really the only way to get past the emotional side of it. On a personal note, I understand the grief process, um, and it sucks. And I'm really really sorry that you're having to go through this. Um, I want to tell you that it gets better, but realistically, you learn how to just keep going. Um, and as you learn to do that, things do start to get better. You start opening up a little bit more. Um, but the pain of losing them, that always stays with you. You just learn how to deal with it um, better. I know people say time heals all. No, it really doesn't. Just learn to become stronger, and you learn to deal with it a little bit better. So now let's look at the financial aspects that you were asking about. Okay. And don't think you're on any timeline with the grieving. Don't let anybody ever tell you, "Oh, it's been a while. You should feel better." But no, don't let anyone tell them. Just tell them off. No. Each person grieves differently and for different lengths, and nobody has a right to tell you when your grieving should be done. One of the things that helped me during my grieving process was meditation. I know it sounds silly, but it helped a lot. It allowed me to understand the emotions a little bit better. Okay, So financially, let's look at that. Are you currently working, honey? Well, thank you for being willing to put up with all of the, how can I say this and not get banned on Facebook? I'll just be nice. All those teenagers. And I can say that because I had two. And I don't know how you do it, girl. I would lose my mind. And my kids are well behaved. We're always praising, well, your kids are so polite. I'm like, yeah, okay. They're just little a-holes to me. Got it. But yeah, I don't know how you do it. Man, and a lot of parents, they don't discipline their kids these days, and they run they have no respect for anybody of authority anymore. I don't know how you do it. Oh, have you thought about possibly relocating, honey? And the reason I ask is because I do see your steady money, okay? But I see that you could stay where you are, and you'll the money will stay pretty much the same, okay? But I'm seeing that if you relocate, that you could end up with more income, okay? Um, like there's a better opportunity. So it might be something we're thinking about. And relocating might help with that grief too. Starting fresh, starting in a place that would not be a constant reminder. Um, so it might be something to, meditate on and think about. But for now, honey, I don't see much change in the financial aspects. Okay. I don't see it getting any worse, really, but I don't see it improving anytime soon. So pinch those pennies, honey. And then just keep that little note that the cards passed along about, possibly relocating. I wish I could reach out and give you a big hug. So here's a big hug from me to you. And, you know, try and heal and do some meditation. And if you need to, honey, talk to them. Okay? They can hear us. They can hear us on the other side. If you're angry, then, let them know that you're angry for leaving you there. Okay? Just, and look for signs. They always leave us signs, and everybody seems to miss them. But, look for the signs that he hears you. Things that, you may just brush off as everyday stuff happening. Okay? All right, darling, what you need? Yes, he can, honey. And you are so welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Didn't we just talk about this the other day, honey? About your, the office? Well, I am glad you joined us. Trice? Is that how we say that? Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, can you guys just give me 1 minute? I am going to share out the live so we can. And feel free to share it out, everybody. Share, share, share. The more people we get in here, the longer I can stay on. Okay? So let me just share this out real quick. And then I will continue with some readings here. I promise I'm not ignoring anybody. I just need to share this out as soon as I figure out. There they are. Where the group listings were. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So, darling, let's see. Are you still here? I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, honey. Deki? Okay, so how do I say your name, hon? Because I know we talked about this, that you wanted to raise an issue with upper management. As far as the fake academic certificate, I think in order to really truly bring that up and not blow back in your face, you're going to have some proof on that. This person you're speaking of, they've become friends with management, honey. So if you only have words, then they're going to not take it seriously, and it could blow back on you. Okay? I'm happy to pull cards, but that's what I'm getting right off the bat. Oh, you're fine, honey. Everybody spells my name wrong. It's okay. I don't care. You can say "hey you" for all I care. All right, honey. Even the cards are showing that unless you have proof, honey, don't do it. Keep your mouth shut because it is going to end badly if you don't have proof. Okay? Like possible loss of your employment if you don't have the proof. Okay? And I hope that helps make your decision for you, darling. All right. Trice, honey. Did you have a specific question that you needed an answer to, or? And you guys are gonna have to excuse me. I decided to come on here without doing my hair or my makeup, okay? We going comfy today. That's what we're doing. Okay. Do you have any specific questions about your relationship? Are you in a relationship? Because here's what I find. I find that everybody that comes to a psychic or a tarot reader, everybody that comes to us always has a specific question that they need answers to. Even if I was to do a general reading, I always ask them what their specific questions are first, to get those out of the way, because those are the most important and those are the reasons why people come to us. And so I feel that the best way for us to help others is by answering the questions that they actually have. And then if they want to dive deeper into other things, then we can do that. But yeah, everybody always has a specific question they need answered. Delayed the wedding. That doesn't sound very promising, darling, but I will take a look. I do private in-depth readings. You are more than welcome if you'd like to book one. Private message me. I'm working on it, darling. I shuffle until spirit says that's enough. I did lower my prices with inflation to try to help everybody out. And of course, donations during my live, when I do free readings, they're always appreciated. I have a family of 7 here at my house. We are a very large family. So whenever I can escape to get a cup of coffee, trust me, this mama does it. I love my children, but dang, mama needs a break every now and then. I think everybody does. All right, let's take a peek here. Honey, you postponed that wedding for a reason. You have a very, very good reason for postponing that wedding, don't you? I try not to give dirty details on lives, okay? I do try to keep as much as I can private to the person and word it in a way that the person understands, if that makes sense. Yeah, honey, you made the right decision, okay? Hi, Michelle, darling. Um, so Trice, honey, do you have the feeling that somebody was not being faithful? Whether it was physically or emotionally? To me, for me, an emotional affair is the same as a physical affair, at least for me. Um, some people may feel differently, but I feel that they are the same. And your suspicions, honey, they're not wrong. Okay? So the cards are telling me that you will be much happier if you walked away and be true to yourself. If you were to stay, I feel like you would start to not only just resent him, but you'd resent yourself because you're not being true to yourself. Does that make sense? So to just, yeah, you did. You made the right decision. You know you did. But yes, you're going to end up being much happier. Okay? And I can already see that you're going to meet somebody else. Okay? The person that is meant for you, you have not met yet. So don't let this hold you back on finding a new love. Because I'm getting renewal of a love and relationship. So you're going to be getting a new one, okay? So be true to yourself, darling. Don't let no one hold you back. You have very strong intuition, so don't second guess it. You are most welcome, darling. Most welcome. All right, Michelle, darling. What can I help you with today? Relationship reading? What? Girl? All right, give me a minute. What about relationship? You got a specific question, honey? All right. Michelle, I swear you don't like surprises. You always want to know what's coming long before it gets there. You still with the same person? Hi, Brenda. Michelle, darling, are you still with the same person? I might have lost her for a second. No, Facebook has been really weird with lives lately. They've been kicking everybody out. All right, well, Michelle, honey, if you're still here, I'm getting the same answers as before. I'm seeing marriage. You know, I see that you guys are going to have your ups and downs here and there. That's perfectly normal. Don't let yourself get in the way. Okay, they're just normal relationship ups and downs. Don't overthink it. All right, Michelle. Well, I don't know where you went, Michelle. There you are. I'm still here, honey. Am I frozen? Okay, so Michelle, I'm still getting the same answer. I'm still getting marriage. Okay, I'm still getting that your relationship will have its ups and downs, but it's normal ups and down relationship. Okay, it's normal things that everybody in a committed relationship goes through. So don't overthink it. Don't let yourself get in the way. All right. Other than that, honey, as far as relationship goes, I don't see anything bad coming your way. All right. I hope you got that, Michelle. Hello, Jackie. Welcome. Michelle, honey, let me know if you got that. And think Michelle may be having internet connection issues. Yeah. Okay. So Michelle, I'm gonna message this to you also, just in case you missed it, okay? Yeah, I figured your internet was probably being weird, but I'm getting the same answers as I did before. I'm still getting the marriage. I'm still seeing normal relationship up and downs, but nothing that I would really be concerned about. Okay? Jackie, darling, did you have a specific question you needed answered? Just a general, you didn't have a specific bleh, if I can even talk today, geez. Topic? Oh, wow. I'm getting tongue-tied today. Michelle, I would need what more about you and your daughter? Your biological daughter or your soon-to-be stepdaughter? Okay. So, Jackie, what I normally do is I answer one specific question per person that comes in. If you want a general, that's fine, but did you have a specific, career, relationship, financial that you wanted me to look at? Okay, Jackie, are you currently married or in a relationship before I pull these? Okay, financial. All right, so Jackie, honey, I don't see anything financially getting much better. Okay. That's what most people usually want to know, is that their financial situation is going to get better. I don't see it getting better. But I also see that it's not your fault necessarily. I'm getting the same cards as that I normally get for most people right now financially, and it has to do with more of the economy than anyone doing anything like overspending or anything like that. So the best thing I can suggest is pinching your pennies where you can, and then, just ride out this wave of the financial turbulence that's coming. Okay? I know it's not the best. Sorry. My children are sick. I was making sure one of them wasn't messaging me from school going, "Mom, come get me." They all caught the flu bug that's going around. So that's always a joy. But yeah, just pinch those pennies, honey. Cut things out that aren't necessary. I think 2023 is going to be a rough one financially for I would have to say probably 80% of people. Um, After 2023, I do see it slowly starting to get better, okay? But it's gonna be a slow it's gonna go real slow. It's not gonna be a real fast turnaround, okay? But yeah, I got the same cards as I have for the last, like, I'd say 3 at least 3 weeks, if not longer. So, pinch those pennies, and it's gonna be a bumpy ride for most people, I think, unfortunately. I wish I could say things are gonna go great for everybody. Michelle, honey, I'll get to your question in a minute, okay? Brenda, are you asking me if you have a thief? I think you know the answer to this question, but I will go ahead and pull cards. Hello, Andrew. I do not do health questions. I'm sorry. Not during free lives. Brenda, I think you better like look into who's in your home and who would have a reason. You are not just absent-mindedly misplacing things. Some of the things you have misplaced, but not all of them, and you know that. Okay? All right, and Michelle. You're welcome, honey. I'm sorry. Health takes a lot to tap into, and during lives, I try to answer everybody's questions. I just don't have the energy to tap in and try to do a whole body scan. No, you're not going crazy, Brenda. All right, Michelle. Hi, Tia. How you doing, honey? All right, Michelle, when it comes to your girls, they're going through a lot emotionally. and they both seem to be handling it quite differently. I'm doing pretty good, Tia. Michelle, so things are going to get better for the girls, okay? But you need to give them time. They're going through an adjustment. And one of them feels very, very torn. One of them wants to stay, one of them wants to go, one of them feels as though she's afraid of upsetting the other parent. And then one of them feels like it's almost as though they don't want to share. I'm not quite sure what that's about. But I'm getting the feeling of, not wanting to share time. Okay? So I would just have an open talk with them. Make sure that they can voice themselves and not have to keep it all in. But I think that they're going to adjust just fine given time. And things won't feel so crazy. Okay? I wonder if Michelle's even here. Hello, everybody. So for those that have never been here before, you're welcome, honey. Here's the deal, is that I'm read for as long as I possibly have the energy to. I'm picking who I feel drawn to do readings for. If you'd like a guaranteed reading, okay, you would need to make a donation of $10 or more, and it's scrolling across the page. Hello, Ali from Australia, Sandra from UK. So to guarantee a reading, at $10 donation. How to do the donations, scrolling across your screen. I will also post it here in a minute. Otherwise, I do free readings on one specific question per person. So if you would like a reading, just let me know. I just don't do legal, pregnancy, or health during free lives. Okay, Andrew, what about your kids, honey? What's your question? Thank you, Ali, for sharing. Okay, Andrew, can you want to know if your children are happy or not? I want to make sure I'm understanding your question here. Are they alive or are they deceased? Okay, did you have a child that died or a brother that died died young? Okay. And by young, I'm talking like late teens, early 20s. Okay, next question. Are your children over the age of 18? Okay. If they are over the age of 18, I will not do third-party readings because I don't feel that it is ethical for me to tap into their energies without their permission. Yes and no. Dan, I thought my 5 was a lot. You guys, I don't know how you do it. I can barely put up with my own children half the time. Good Lord. I give you all kudos for having that many kids, let me tell you. I'd be pulling a Britney Spears and shaving off all my hair. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my children, okay? Don't get me wrong, I love them, but dang. That's a lot of sleepless nights right there. All right, Andrew, from what I'm seeing is, in general, the cards are saying that they're happy. I'm seeing a lot of what I would call regular child, teenage type. I call it drama. Where they're still learning to find who they are, you know. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. It's you have one child that likes to keep a lot of stuff just kind of buried and doesn't really like to talk about issues very much. They're always trying to figure their issues out on their own. But it almost feels as like they could really just like use a shoulder to lean on, even if they don't want to talk about it. You understand what I'm trying to say here? I don't want to call it a depression because I don't feel like it's a depression. I just feel like they're trying to figure out who they are and what they believe in. I get the feeling that they're really the issue is, okay, that this child is very intelligent and they like to, I guess the best way to put it is they like to dissect everything. And sometimes when we dissect it, we kind of overthink it. And I think that might be causing some issues. Almost like it's stressing them out a bit. But in general terms, yes, they are happy. Andrew, do you have a daughter who... It feels as though that you have a daughter that just needs extra, daddy time. Whether that's going out for a coffee or something. I don't know if she's ready just to come out and say it, but I really feel like there's a female that she really kind of just... It almost feels as though when she was little, you guys were close, but then as time went on, you guys kind of not as close, not such a daddy's girl anymore. I'm trying to find the words for this. It's so hard to describe. But she just she needs that feeling, and that I'm daddy's girl feeling. Okay. But that's all I'm picking up as far as your kids go, honey. But for the most part, I'd say that they're pretty darn happy. Okay. There's just some things that, I have to admit, being a teenager is rough. Getting all those hormones and learning who you are, what you believe in, what you stand for. It's just rough. But yeah. And even if you say, hey, honey, let's go grab a cup of coffee or something, and she's like, no, Dad, I don't want to. Be like, yeah, you're coming with me. Let's go get a cup of coffee and go pick up the groceries. It doesn't have to be like a date type thing. It could be like you're running to the grocery store and, hey, there's Starbucks. Let's go grab a cup of coffee, type thing. But she definitely needs some one-on-one time with her dad. Okay? I hope that helps a little bit, Andrew, to give you some insight on what's going on. And Ashley, yes, I am, darling. I am still doing readings. I've been on for an hour. I didn't even realize that. You are most welcome, honey. Allie, honey, what is your question? I will stay on longer as long as you guys don't mind me smoking. Ashley, honey, I will get to you in just one moment. You're most welcome, darling. Allie, honey, are you still here? What is your question? Hello, darling. How are you? Okay, I don't understand what your question is, because struggling with anxiety, depression, self-harm, I would absolutely suggest you go talk to a therapist. I don't know what a tarot reading can do for you on that, because that is something she definitely needs professional help for. You know what? We're getting enough people on here. I'm just going to get out my tablet. I'm going to start writing names down, because my luck, I'll end up forgetting someone's name. So let me get out my handy dandy pen. Okay, so honey, I need to know what question you're asking. All right, so I got on my list so far Ashley, Monica, and Pia. And you guys are gonna have to excuse me. I didn't do my hair nor my makeup today because today was just gonna be my relaxed day. I wasn't gonna do nothing. Okay, that one I can answer for you, honey. Oh, thank you. I feel like I've been running ragged. All of my children have the flu. All of them. I locked myself in my office. I was like, no. Here's your spray. Here's your crackers. Here's medicine for your fever. Come get me if something like seriously goes wrong. Keep the plague away from me. I will add you to my list, darling. Right? Oh man, this year has been bad. First, my kids, it doesn't help that they all go to different schools. And then my eldest, he just moved back home because he was living in a different state and wanted to move back closer to family. So he's living with us for a while. And so he picks stuff up at work. The kids pick up stuff up from school. And I'm just like, we've already gone through strep throat this winter. I'm just like, this is so crazy. I'm not ready for all this. And I'm about to just wash my whole entire house with bleach at this point. Oh. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm allergic to my dogs. I just found that out. I couldn't figure out why my allergies kept going. I found out I'm allergic to my dogs. I'm not getting rid of my babies, though. All right, Ellie. So for your daughter, honey, she needs something. Okay, she needs something to, how do I put it? Without having to use words to express herself. I find a lot of ways that they can do this. The one thing I learned with my daughter, who was going through the same things, depression, anxiety, and then self-harm, is she needs to find music she can connect with, okay? In combination with therapy, okay? Do not stop her from getting the therapy, but this is in connection. Find some music that speaks to her and her feelings, okay? And this is the way she can kind of work them out through music and by dancing. When my daughter's feeling very anxious, I will tell her, hey, go turn on your music and dance for a bit. And then you'll see an improvement in anxiety and depression, because by doing that movement, you're actually exercising and releasing happy chemicals in your brain. So that could very much help her. I do feel she is going to get better. It's just going to take a little time, because I don't feel that she is telling her therapist everything yet. Okay. I think she's holding back a bit when it comes to talking in therapy, but she will get there. So don't push it. Okay. Because then she's just going to close up even more. Um, but she will start talking the more she feels comfortable with the therapist. Okay. But that is just one way that she could really, kind of help on her own is with music and dance. Because then it doesn't feel like she's working out, you know, or, yeah, honey, a lot of them, trust me, I get it. I get it. But it's okay. Let her, as long as she is being careful, um, if she's having sex, okay, I wouldn't worry about that whole boyfriend to boyfriend thing. Okay. Um, I would can be more concerned with, putting that up. I have everybody down on my list, you guys. So for those that just came in, I do have a list with everybody's name on it. Okay. But I would definitely try the dance thing and see, because that will help raise the happy chemicals in her brain. And that might help with the curbing the self harm. Yes, you guys are on the list. Okay. Allie, honey, I hope that really helps. Um, but yeah, definitely keep her in therapy. But I do think she'll get there. It's just going to be in her own time. Okay? She's got to learn how to retrust. Ashley, darling, are you still here? You're most welcome, darling. What is your question, honey? Alrighty. Pin this because I didn't pin it earlier. And it's not letting me. Why isn't it letting me? Okay. Well, it doesn't want to let me. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. I was trying to pin that on my page, but it doesn't want to pin. So. All right, Ashley. All right. First, Ashley, what has happened in the past that you have a fear of being in a relationship because you're afraid that someone's going to break your trust? because that seems to be a really big thing. But I do see a gentleman coming into your life. I'd say probably by late spring, but you need to have that fear, not that fear of mistrust. Not, what am I trying to say? You cannot let that fear of mistrust keep you from allowing love in. That makes sense. Yeah, it's very clear that you're very defensive. You need to learn to let that go. I know easier said than done. Trust me. I spent 14 years with a man who abused the hell out of me. It took me a long time to learn to trust anybody again. But we need to heal that so that way we allow ourselves open for that love. As long as we're keeping that wall up, love will stay at a distance. Okay? Oh, honey, I'm good now, but thank you. I don't, it took me a long time to get past that. And if I'm being completely honest with you, it will never fully 100% go away. The pain from that sticks around. What we do is that you can turn it around and use that as a strength. Okay? It takes a while to get there, but instead of letting it get me down, I learned how to turn around and use it to make me emotionally stronger, mentally stronger. When people say, oh, you can't do that, now it's like, watch me. So learn to let those aside, okay? Start with affirmations. Put them on your mirror. Put one a day on your mirror before you go and do your hair, your makeup, or, when you're getting ready for the day. And say that to yourself every time you go into the bathroom and you see that mirror. That's one way to really help get on that path of not letting it block what you deserve. Okay? Because you deserve to have love. You deserve to have the right person in your life. And I see them coming, but you have this wall. Okay? So we need to break down that wall so we can allow that love into your life. All right? Who would have ever thought a small dog like a Boston Terrier could snore so darn loud? And you're welcome, honey. Monica, darling, what is your question today? Sometimes we put up walls and we don't even realize we're putting up the walls. It's our heart's way of protecting us, or let me rephrase. It's our mind's way of protecting our heart. And sometimes we need to kick the thoughts out. Hey, Monica, are you still here, honey? Okay, what's your question, love? Okay. All right, darling. So for what I'm getting for you, Monica, honey, is that you have gone through the ringer in the last year, and you had a lot of lessons that you had to learn this time. Like, this was a year of growth and learning for you. Does that make sense? Yeah. But on the bright side, darling, it's almost done. You're almost done. Um, you're just gonna have to tough it out just a little bit longer. Tia, honey, I have you on the list. Don't worry. Um, things you're gonna start seeing things turn around. Okay. Um, you do have a couple more lessons that you have to go through. So I wouldn't say things are gonna get like you're gonna see a major improvement by the end of the year. But definitely, I would say you're gonna start seeing things possibly turn around. I'd say next month or February. Okay. I don't feel that it's more. Okay. I think it's the same things that you've been dealing with. But you haven't fully learned the last couple lessons. Honey, are you in a relationship? I feel you on that one. This year has just sucked. Okay. Totally feel ya. I'm so ready for this year to be over. Okay. Well, the reason I ask is because my lover's card popped up. Okay. So after all this crap happened, okay, and you're learning from it, okay, remember to do some self love, some self care. Things are going to start turning around. Okay? So just take a deep breath. Know that all this crap is going to end soon. And you can take a big sigh of relief. But I do see a relationship in your future, honey. So there's some good news. But like I said, January, February is when you're going to start seeing all the things that have been stressing you and causing difficulty start subsiding, and things are going to start looking a little brighter for you. Okay? You just got to hang on till then. It's been a wild and bumpy ride, but you got this. You've made it this far. You made it this far. All right? Latoya, honey, I got you on my list. Tia. What is your question, my love? Yeah, well, you had a lot of growth to do, Monica. Okay? So you did a lot of growth, a lot of self-reflection. Emotionally, I think you really had to learn what you could emotionally handle. And even if you felt like you couldn't do it anymore, you made it. Okay? So Monica, things are going to turn around. And I added you. Okay, if you've been here for a little while, your name is on my list. Okay? Do not worry. I will get to your name. All right. Yeah. Y'all, did I freeze up at all? Or am I still good? Because on my screen I'm frozen. It's because you were in a growth phase, Monica, honey, and things are going to start looking up. You did a lot of growth and self-reflection. You've learned a whole lot about yourself. Okay, thank you, Brenda. I'm not going to restart it again if it's all good on your guys' end. All right, so everybody that is currently in here is on my list. However, if you keep putting up your question when I've already said you guys are on my list, I will not answer your question. I'll skip right over because it's quite rude to everybody else I'm trying to read. Yes, Monica, feel free. Okay, Tia. All right. Tia, in regards to whether or not you should tell him this early in the relationship that you love him. So what I'm getting is that it could be very intimidating for him, but I feel that he has those feelings towards you also. But you need to take it a little slower. So if you want to let him know that you love him, what I would do is say things like, bring it up in a way of not saying, "Oh, I love you," but I would say probably, "I'm starting to have very strong feelings towards you," or, things along those lines. Drop the little hints, but it's not going to be enough to where I don't feel it's going to be enough to scare him. Okay. Or say things like, I feel like we have this very deep connection, or I can see myself falling in love with you, those types of things. But that is what I would do. I wouldn't just come right out and say, "Oh, I love you." Not just yet. But I do feel that his feelings are starting to grow towards you also. Okay? Oh, thank you, Monica. I might have to try that. Tia, did that make sense? I seem to be having issues with words today. That's what I'm saying. Drop little hints. Okay? Yeah, just drop the little hints and then, get a feel. You have strong intuition, honey. You'll get a feel whether or not you can then later come right out and say it. But that will they'll give you your doorway. All right? I hope that helps. All right. And now we have, I'm not sure how to say your name, honey. Shilpa. How do I say your name, hon? Okay. You ask, will I get a promotion and increment in job? What does increment mean? Like a raise? Like more money? Okay. You wanted to make sure I understood. And how do I pronounce your name? All right, darling. As far as promotion and a raise goes, it's telling me you have a chance, but it's not a very good chance. Okay. I feel like there's another person that may be up for this promotion that has a better chance of getting it at this time. Which I feel like it may just work out better in your favor. I mean, granted, yes, would the raise now be better than later? Yes, absolutely. Everybody could use a little more money. But I think the opportunity for you personally would be better if you took the opportunity that's going to come later. Okay? Does that make sense, honey? Yeah, I would. I think the second, not this one, but the next one around would be in your favor more than this one. Keep putting the effort in, honey. Your effort is being noticed, okay? But I feel like the next one is actually going to come with not a lot more money, but a little bit more money. You know, it's going to make things a little easier, okay? So I hope that helps you make your decision. It's just at least food for thought. Like I said, you do have the possibility of getting this one, but it's really up to you on whether or not you actually want to take it, because there is somebody else that is also wanting that. Okay. Oop. Let me scroll. All right. Margot, is that how I say that? I'm really bad with names, you guys. I'm sorry. I am so horrible with names. I don't know why, but I am. Oh man, my hair is really decided to be curly today. All right. Are you still here, honey? Margot. I don't even know if she's still here. Athena, are you still here? Latoya or Anne, are you all still here? All right, Latoya, honey, what is your question, my dear? We've got Margaret, Athena, Latoya, and Anne. If you all are here, I know Latoya's here. Any of the other three are here, please let me know. And then after you guys, I am going to log off for a bit and get something to eat. Because I have yet to eat today. Alrighty, well, we can certainly take a look. Okay, so for your current relationship, honey, I do see that it can go further, but the issue is that you guys both, and I'm putting both of you on blast here. Okay, I'm just kidding. You both need to stop overthinking things. Both of you have a habit of, due to past hurts, you guys have a habit of overthinking things, and then the emotions get involved, and then you guys don't really you guys talk, but you're not truly listening to each other. Okay? If you both can work on that, then yeah, I see it working and I see it going further. Okay? Does that make sense to you? So yeah, that's the only major thing that I see that is blocking it from going further. That's why I said if you guys can work on that, then yeah, I see you guys actually lasting quite a long time. You just need to, both of you guys just need to kind of get out of your own heads, and it's easier said than done, I know. But I think you guys can do it. All right. Anne, Athena, Margot. I don't. You're most welcome, honey. Okay, I'm gonna give those two a couple minutes to answer here, and All right. Well, thank you all for joining me today in my impromptu live. Um, I hope I will be back later this week. If not, I will definitely be back Saturday night. Blessings to you all. Hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.